What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Elliott Delp, and today we are going to be talking about this Monstrum 1-3x24 first focal plane rifle scope. So let's get right into this video. So, like I said before the intro rolled, I want to talk to you today about this 1-3x24 rifle scope from Monstrum Tactical. And before we really talk about it, I would like to say that Monstrum did send this out to me to review on the channel, but that's about all of it. They didn't really say give a good or bad review, and they didn't ask me to tell them if anything was wrong with it. They just said give the review, and I admire that a lot, so here we are. Let's first talk about price point. So that is one of the very attractive features of this 1-3 first focal plane optic, and that it's under 200 bucks. So for the tan version of this optic, it's $199, but for this black version right here, it's $189 on Amazon. And links to those will be in the description if you do so feel like picking one of these up after you watch my review of the optic. So let's start talking about the features of this, what comes in the box when you pick this thing up. Right here's the box. I mean, it's kind of small. Very nice packaging though. That's one thing I have to say about Monstrum. They do kill it on the packaging. So what you get with this thing? You get some flip-ups, which are nice. I'm always a fan of flip-ups that come with the optic because I don't want to buy them, and right here they are. So what else needs to be said? It does also come with a scope mount. Now this is one of Monstrum's cantilever scope mounts, and it's a very well built, nice scope mount. It is very ergonomic, I guess it would be the best way to describe it, because it has some cuts in it to help reduce on weight, and anytime you can make an LPVO weigh less, I think you should do it. And if you can really cut down on the scope mount weight, and then that just transfers, so bravo to them. And it also looks pretty good too. But if you didn't want to use their scope mounts, you can use 30mm normal scope rings on it, or whatever else you have laying around that you might want to use to mount this to your rifle. So here on the end we have a well, here, let me remove this. We have the diopter, and you have your diopter adjustment, which is fairly tight and stiff, but it works well. And that's moving on down. Your throw here, very tight, very stiff, but it works well. This is a 1-3, and you have 1, 1.5, 2, 2.5, and 3 adjustments. This is also a first focal plane, so what that means is as you zoom in, your reticle will grow, and that makes your holdover adjustments very consistent. So 1 MOA on that reticle is just 1 MOA. It doesn't change. It is what it is. The reticle is a new design, and it is fairly nice. I'll pop it up on one side or the other of the screen, and I like it a lot. Looks really good. It's more designed for that CQB type stuff, the close quarters combat, and that's really what you would use this for. This is not really a long range optic by any means. This is for your close quarter stuff. I mean, 1-3, you could probably get a few 100-yard shots on that, but other than that, you're not going to be taking this any further than that. One of my complaints about the reticle is on the first power, yeah, I kind of have a hard time seeing it, especially if you do decide to use the illuminated reticle, which this thing does have. It does have an illuminated reticle. You have a really, really hard time seeing that that illumination on that first power, unless it's like pitch black outside. But if you're using this thing and you're intending to use it during the day and you want to use that illuminated reticle, you're pretty much out of luck on it. You're not going to have a lot of luck with it. So let's talk about the illumination. You have 11 settings on it, which is really nice. If you want to set it to say 5, you can set it between 5 and 6 and it'll cut. It'll be off, you won't have to worry about it. And then when you're ready to go, you just barely flip it up and you will set it to 5. So that's nice, being able to set it and then kind of half turn it off, and then when you need it, you click it and you're ready to go. So that's pretty nice. One thing I think I might have forgotten to mention is the throw lever. This one does have a built-in throw lever, which is really convenient. You don't have to put anything on it to subsidize the throw lever. This one's already there, ready to go, and you don't have to worry about it, which is really nice. Moving down, you have your turrets. These are cap turrets, and they are very smooth. You have a good click when you rotate them and adjust them, and they're very well built. I feel very confident in using them, adjusting with them, and I had a great time sighting the optic in. I ran into no real problems with it. I zeroed it very quickly, and we went on with our day. So overall, I've had a great experience with the optic so far. It's been a real blast to shoot. I've had a couple of my buddies shoot it, and they've enjoyed it. So I can only give praise to the optic. I think that it's a very well built optic, especially for being so budget friendly, really. I mean, for $189 to $200, I really have no complaints about the optic whatsoever. So with that being said, if you would like to pick one up, links are in the description. It does give a kickback to the channel where I do, I supply all the ammo for all this stuff. I supply the rifles and the firearms for all my reviews. So anything like links or affiliate links, I do get a small kickback from, and it really, really helps out the channel. So I would recommend you use those if you are a fan and if you do want to pick some of this stuff up. Another way you can support the channel is by buying merchandise. I have a small little merch store down below where you can find t-shirts and sweatshirts, and it's something small. So if you do enjoy these videos, you can go check that out. Also, if you just want to straight donate, there's a little PayPal link. I'll appreciate whatever you send, or if you don't send anything at all, doesn't really matter. So I think that really about does it. If you enjoyed this, make sure to hit the like and subscribe button, and I think I will see you on the next one. As always, take someone outdoors, and peace.